All right. I am back. This should be the conclusion of the Ryugin Industries questline. What is that? Use roof entrance. Check in with front desk. We're going to check in at the front desk.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
I do.
Like staggeringly huge. They need
Yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Perfect. Get in the easy way.
If you are free soon.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way. Make yourself comfortable.
Have a seat in the waiting area. This is not suspicious. Guy in a full spacesuit, not suspicious at all. Hello?
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel
Perfect.
free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Oh, perfect. To your post. Didn't mean to throw a grenade. I need you to do this. No, go over there. Turn that off. Will you go do something? Stare at that wall. Yeah, that works. Just ow. Stare at the wall. Pretty sure you got a buddy in here somewhere. Alright, we're gonna try this. Critical systems, heating, activate system, yes.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit
okay.
and contact emergency services.
Oh no, there's a gas leak, oh no. Oh my god, how am I detected? Detected by what? You. Sit. No. Also no. Get off of me. behind me. Access computer. Doing this the quiet way. So if that's that, that's not gonna work. Need that. That works that way. So this has got to be here. Ant or something. Okay. That. There we go. Run the overseer program. All right. There it is. Okay. Cool. All right. Do this vent. Alright, maybe this doesn't work. For the I don't know how manyth time. I'm gonna go over here. Get this guy. Drop down here. Tell him to retrieve that. Put away the gun. Quietly go down here. Over here. Be real quiet. Here. Slowly go over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go down here. Here. And then down here. And then down here. And then down here. And then down here. so quietly. Over here. Run the program on a phase computer. Okay. Don't know how exactly easy that's gonna be, but apparently it's not far. Let's hope that there's not much in between me and there. So good. Alright. It was a rough start, but it looks like things are starting to go good. Maybe. Now I gotta get the prototype. Over there. Well, this got me that far. Is there another way around? This looks like a maintenance archive. Yeah, maintenance archive. That's smart. Very smart. Super smart. Most smarterest thing ever said.
Hey! Sound the alarm!
Okay. So maybe I can get her ID card. Does she have an ID card over here? R&D ID card. Credits, digipack. Okay, perfect. Alright. We gotta get the ID card. Past all these guys. Oh, this is the wrong way. Crap. Let's go through here. Stay hidden. No, not that button. Sorted. This guy comes out.
Who's there? Show yourself!
He dies. Then I can go in here. Stay to this side. Close the shutters. Take those things. Take the adhesive. Now they shouldn't be able to see me. most definitely an alarm. Real question is... where's the way out of here? I have to remain hidden. What detected me? Was it that turret? Okay. Back this way. Just ever so quietly. All I gotta do is get through that door. Go to the entrance. Whew. Boy, was that a mess. Do I not have a pack on? I don't. Okay. Deliver the evidence.
You can't go in. You just can't.
If you
But
ever
David's
find
my
yourself with a
friend.
hot lead,
He writes me.
we will do our best to
I hate
protect
to
your
break it to
anonymity.
you, but his PA...
Can I help you?
Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
I've got your next major
All
headline.
right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about?
Infinity LCD's
Maybe get you a
growing
ticket
body
to a
count due to
speaking
unauthorized
gig he's
human
got.
trials is all.
That's all I can
Find out for yourself. Details are
All
on the
right.
site.
I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Everything he
I
needs on the
figured as
slate.
much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
I think you know the drill
Why
here.
am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Perfect.
David's amazing. And
Alright. I can put my freaking suit back on. Oh god. Let's go. Back to the spaceport. Spacesuit back on. I think I have lung damage from all that corrosive gas. Oh, and I'm bleeding. Oh, wait, I don't need to do this. Or do I? I can't map out? Oh, no. Are they framing me? Is that the problem? What's going to happen when I get into space? Are they going to attack me? That wouldn't be a particularly smart idea on their end, but okay.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
L. R. That was weird. Land on Neon. Alright, let's go watch the broadcast.
Move along.
Still bleeding. Status. Prognosis poor. Blisters and bleeding. Acute burns. Alright. Aid. Now I've got something that takes care of burns. Problem solved. Chemical gas was nasty. Alright. Executive offices. This should be it. It has been a long quest line. Up top.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Didn't intend for anything to happen.
If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Yep.
Quite right. The truth is,
Ryugin
we'll
buys
be
it.
making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Sounds like a win-win.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move.
Perfect.
There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
I'll talk to
With
them.
the tech we've given you, I expect promises. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing.
Yep.
Vina is also
Not gonna make
here,
them do anything.
waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Don't need to get anything done.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
Good for
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
You're all way too eager to use the neuroamp on one another.
Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice. It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do.
Yep, it's heartless to let them die when you know the
Ryugin
benefits of
Industries isn't a
acquiring them.
corporation built on heart. I think you know that. The benefits may exist, but the message will be stronger. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Somehow I doubt
Maybe
that.
not for a lowly operative, but for me, personally, I think it'll be one to remember. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Alrighty.
Got my eye on you.
Yeah.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team.
Oh,
And
yes,
how's my
great.
favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
Not here to talk about my health.
Oh, well, at least tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
Tech is dangerous. No one should have that sort
I
of
hope
power.
you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day.
I am.
This is groundbreaking work. My life's work.
It's horrifying.
Fine. Make your case. No, I'm definitely not sure about risking my career over this. Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster. But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
Yep.
It is.
Not a monster.
It really
You just got
is.
lost in the excitement.
For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work? I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
We will acquire them. We will acquire them. It'll be fun to see how they tried to recreate
Not that I
your
want to
work.
gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Alright.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Alright, you.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting.
I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Use the neural amp to make sure the boards vote to acquire Infinity Ltd. I'm not going to use the neuro amp.
Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
It's terrible. Saw firsthand how dangerous this tech is. It should never go to the market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope
It's
Masako
terrible.
and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuro amp might cause.
The acquisition is worth the risk. I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations.
Awesome.
We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Perfect.
If only there were more hours in the day.
Oh,
if you
hello.
need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
Yeah, you're not
You
a fan
heard
of it?
correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd. Is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity. Yep, far outweigh the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
Possibility that something might happen sounds pretty silly to me. I mean, it's green, but it's manipulation. It's the truth, though.
That's a decent argument.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Curious about your thoughts on the internal
Nice
neuro
to know
amp.
someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent.
Good.
First off, if I find out you use that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight.
Absolutely.
I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Agreed.
Well,
Should
I'm
never see
both
the light
glad
of
and
day.
surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryugin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
Sorry.
But now, I really do need to get
I
back
shouldn't
to
have
my
used the
notes.
neuro amp on you. I didn't realize the manipulation thing was the neuro amp. I thought it was my persuasion skill. I am rude. I am rude. I have done a bad.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
I didn't realize there were sides to take.
In this business, there's always a side. And right now, I'm backing Masako. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Coming to the rescue of those innocent workers would really look good
I'm
for us.
sure I can
Yep.
squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
It's the right thing to do. Yep. Here to discuss more than Infinity
You have my
Ltd.
attention.
Internal neuroamp, that research should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech.
No.
With Ryugin at the forefront.
No.
It's not
terrible.
an opportunity you just walk away from.
Yes, it is. Nope, no way to unleash tech like that and keep the public's favor.
You just have to know the right way to spin it. As any good marketing person knows, the public doesn't know what they want until we tell them. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Crap.
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Of course. If we can save the jobs of thousands of people, we should do it. Infinity is filled with incompetence. The majority of those workers are innocent. They don't know what's going on. What makes you think I actually had contact with enough of them to know? Yep.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have.
Yes, it is.
It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
We'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salaries. Nah. Cheaper salaries.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
It's all handled pretty speed. It was sloppy. Should have never been possible in the first place.
Expand on that, if you can.
Never happens. Strong CEO focused on prevention, so a situation like that never happens.
An excellent point. Why react and repair when you can prevent a situation altogether? I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
Tech like that is too dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
No, that's evil as crap. Fine.
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take.
Perfect.
At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
6 to 1, 3 to 4, no ties. To the board meeting. And sit. All right, board. Wait for everyone to arrive. This is going to be interesting. The board. And there we go.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity LTD's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryugin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity LTD.
It would put the employees' minds at ease. It would garner public faith in Ryugin. Yes.
This acquisition is sure to have its financial pitfalls, but as a wise person pointed out, it would have major payoffs in the future. Plus, with their current situation, Infinity Ltd will be more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
We should be crushing our competition, not rescuing them from their own flaws. This is a weak decision, Misako, and you know it. In fact, I move that Misako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Yeah.
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Imogen so that Ularu would incriminate
herself.
herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Misako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor?
No.
I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Cousin It, absolutely. You're finished here.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office. And see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right.
Problem solved.
Back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation.
Problem solved.
Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Neuroamp is too dangerous to market.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryugin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
Yep, the moment the public learns about it, no one will trust anyone anymore, especially Ryugin.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
I must agree. We can't go through with production on technology like this until certain safeties can be guaranteed.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth?
No.
None? This concludes our order of business for today.
Problem solved.
So much work to do.
All right, Misako.
You operatives really will wear anything.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
It's dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryugin.
If that's your way of saying thank you, you're welcome.
I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Nothing I'm not used to.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, As promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Thank you.
It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
What? Talk to Imogene. Absolutely. That's the true finish to this quest. Got the true ending. Not the lazy ending. The good ending.
There's always
the good
work to be done.
Hello.
You've certainly shaken things up around here.
Yes.
Still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. It's nice to see your
Whatever
recent
Ryugin
experiences
needs.
haven't soured you on the company. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved.
Nice.
Questions?
Nope. Good.
Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Thanks.
You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Perfect. Got my own office. My own mission board. Upload the supplied program to Cult Corp. Plant evidence in the trade tower of Core Kinetics. Sabotage Hope Tech. Neat. Well. Perfect. That's it for this one. That was the Ryugin questline. I am off to edit.